Hey, what's up, guys? So this week, big things happening, real big things happening. So I wanted to start off by saying subscribe, comment, like for your boy. Hey, so this week, basically, we got a lot of things moving in the upward motion. With gold to Great Britain pound to uh, Australian dollar. It's a lot of things moving in upward buying fashion, right? So with that being said, I'm going to share my screen real quick so you guys can see what's going on my end of things. So I'm going to go to my charts. Let me make everything naked so you guys can kind of see, like, okay, now I see why he did what he did and what's going on. Okay. Get rid of my clips. Okay. So this is pretty good. So right now we have basically the Great Britain pound moving in an upward trend. As you can see right here, we have, let me pull out my drawing tool. Don't want to mess up my own charts. Right here, we have obvious buying. It's in the upward motion. So with that, we just gonna keep it buying. We're gonna keep buying that. Like, I don't see what reason to sell. Like, it's no reason to sell. And this right here, this area, people will say, well, that's like a hard consolidated. It could stop and go down. No, like, you got to look at what's the higher out. You see what I'm saying? This is the higher out right here. That white candlestick, that buying candlestick. So, and then right here, what's the higher out? That buying candlestick, right? So this week right here. So next week should really just blast off, right? And that's what I'm expecting. So next week, I'm not selling anything on this chart. Great Britain, pound, Japanese yen. I'm not selling any of this. I'm strictly buying. Like, it makes no sense to me to sell. So with that being said, let me clear my drawings back off. I'll show you guys why I decided to choose this route of strictly buying. So let me make everything back to my liking. What I use is the Ichimoku Cloud moving average, and as well as my Bollinger Bands. So now I'm sure everything looks a bit confusing to you, but I'm gonna show you what's going on. So let me zoom this out a little bit, zoom it in, move this over. So let me bring out my annotate. But here we go. So this area right here is where price is right now. This very last candlestick, this white candlestick right here, is where price is right now. Now, if you look over to your left, this area right here, you see a gray shaded area and you see a green shaded area. You want to focus on a gray shaded area. And I tell you why you want to focus on a gray shaded area, because this gray shaded area basically indicated that it was a sale in this area in the past previous, what was 27, 18, whatever the case is, over here. I don't want to move my chart because I'll move all my drawings and it won't align well. But like I'm saying, it was a sale following this area. So if you look at this right now, where price is right now, you can see that it's like perfectly parallel. That was an ugly line. Ignore that ugly line. Actually, let me delete that. I'm gonna delete that. I'm gonna undo that for y'all. So let me show you. Can I do it like a? Oh, hello, I got y'all. Okay, there we go. So now price is like completely parallel to this. You see what I'm saying? It's completely parallel, right? So now when you look at this gray area, you're gonna instead say, okay, I know this is a selling area, but now what price is basically doing is going in reverse, right? It's going in reverse. So now instead of it selling off, it's just mirroring this in a better sense of saying it's just mirroring this. So now what it's about to do is just be a buy off, straight buy off, following this trend, right? But in a mirroring fashion. So think of price, it popped up, boom, and now it stretched out. Now it tightened up in this area. It tightened up in this area, to basically say, okay, I can't go down because I already went down. I need to go up. It's time for me to go up. So that's exactly what it's doing. It's showing you this is called the Ichimoku cloud. It's showing you price is parallel to this area where price is now. It's parallel to that. So what is it going to do? It's going to just follow this cloud, but in a reverse fashion. It's going to say, okay, instead of selling, I'm going to buy in this fashion, right? So you already got the whole gist of what happened last week. Let me show you. So I'm pretty good at reading candlesticks, understanding like why the candlestick is making that shape, whatever the case is. So when you look at this, you have to say, okay, why is price doing what it's doing? So if you look here, look at this last candlestick. Okay, now we're just gonna follow this over. Make sure it stays in that last candlestick. We're gonna follow this over. We're gonna look where the cloud is. Come on. So price last week basically just bounced off this middle candlestick right here that's very small. Now, price tends to, like I said, it's gonna mirror it. So it's gonna like do this in reverse. So now we should see it shoot up really high. Probably just come down slightly, you know, it's gonna come down about here and then shoot back up. And look, this area right here, we call this the lagging line, this purple line, that's part of the Ichimoku cloud, this lagging line. So this area right here, remember how I said it's gonna go up? I'm gonna prove it to you. So look, so the lagging line basically indicates what price is gonna have another reason to go back to. So with that being said, when you look to this area, you're gonna say, okay, price is still parallel with this. I follow this, follow that. So price is still parallel, right? So I said it's gonna go up, right? Shoot up, it's gonna hit right here, right? And then it's gonna come back down, right, to about here. And look at that. Look at where I circled just earlier. It's gonna come right here, and what is it doing? It's getting caught right here to go right back up, right? Simple, simple, simple. It's that simple. So basically, so next week is strictly buys. We're not selling GBP. We're not selling GBP because even right now with Biden being elected and we still have Brexit talks, I'm pretty sure they finalize the deal. It's probably going to work out in our favor regardless. So the GBP is going to be strong. It's going to be strong. It's going to be strong. So don't sell GBP at all next week because this is an obvious buy. I don't know anybody in their right mind that's going to sell this. So with that being said, look for Great Britain to be strong, gold to be strong, US 30, SPX, all of that. You feel me? GBP, USD, strong. So that's what I'm looking for next week. That's what you need to be looking for next week. And if you want in on any of my signal chats, I got some signal chats coming soon. So when I mean by signal chats, I'm basically saying I'll tell you what's going to happen. You put it in on your MetaTrader, you make money. Easy. You know what I'm saying? Easy. Big money. You just got to, of course, invest in yourself. This isn't free. I can't offer nothing for free. Invest in yourself for yourself to be investable. If that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, that made no sense. But invest in yourself. Long story short. So with that being said, I want to end it right there. I think today was very eventful. You guys probably learned a decent amount. Yeah, so remember, subscribe, like, and comment. Let me know what you feel like I need to add into my videos. Right now, I'm just using Zoom as a way to present myself to you all. But going forward, I want to start using different things so you can get a better visual, better insight, and better understanding. Till next time, thank you guys. It's all love. You dig.